everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Becca from At Home in the Sun, and today we're going to be doing a savings challenge video. Please forgive me if I sound a little bit stuffy. I have been sick for about a week, just with a bad cold. My husband and I have been sick. Kids have been okay, but I am still coughing a lot and a lot of congestion and stuff like that. So just bear with me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and count and see how much we're going to be stuffing into our savings challenges today. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 270, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 280, and 281. So that's what we're going to be stuffing today. So let's get all of our money set up. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are not getting sick. It seems like everybody's getting this. It's going around my kids' co-op. Everybody's getting sick, and unfortunately we got it too, but we're on the mend, thankfully. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with my savings challenge binder. So our first savings challenge in here is the Mom Can We Savings Challenge. And this challenge is from Easy Budgets over on Etsy. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. All right, let me grab my Sharpie. So today we're gonna be adding $30 to this, so a little bit more than we usually do. So I'm going to color in enough of these hearts to equal $30, and I will be right back. All right, so we are almost done with this. I'm so glad. We're almost to our goal of 150. So we just have 5 hearts left, so that is exciting. We are saving up to see the new Trolls movie coming out in November. So yeah, it's still mid-October when I'm filming this. So yeah, this will be done definitely in time for us to have our movie day with the kids. So that is exciting. So let's go ahead and add our $30 to the envelope. It's always exciting when you get really close to finishing a savings challenge, and we are very close to finishing this one. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and 130. Great, that means we only have $20 left until we reach our goal of 150. So that is perfect. All right, so we are going to be doing Roll With It today. And because I actually missed doing my last savings challenge because we were traveling, we're going to be doing Roll With It twice today. So that is exciting. We've never got to do it 2 times. So what we do is we take our 12-month savings challenge. So we have done all of these months. September is fully funded. We put $50 into each month. So September's already funded. We're going to be fully funding October today. So what we do is we take our $50 that we save for each month. We go back to the Roll With It challenge. We use our 10-sided die to roll, and then whatever it lands on, we put that into one of our sinking funds. So it's a fun way to add some more money to one of our sinking funds. So we're gonna get to do it twice today. I'm so excited. So September is done. Let's go ahead and fully fund October. So like I said, we're fully funding it. So it's going to be $50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 to fully fund October. So let's go ahead and pull the money for that. So 20, 40, and 50. And I'm going to color in my tracker. So I'm going to pull some colors for this, and I will be right back. All right, so October is fully funded. So we have our $50 here. So I'm gonna keep this money out since we're gonna be reallocating these funds. So there's October, and let's go ahead and pull September funds because we're reallocating those as well. So let's go back to Roll With It. Okay. All right, so here are some of my categories that I have set up. I kind of feel like I want to update this because I have added some more categories since I made this. So I need to go back and reevaluate and see if I need to change my categories a little bit. But these are good for now. So let's do September funds first. So $20, $40, and $50 for September. So let's roll and see what we get. All right, 5. So 5 is gonna be car maintenance. Great. Okay, so let me grab my binder for car maintenance. What binder is that in? I think it's in this one. It might be in my, yes it is. Okay, so I changed the name of it to car care. So that is our car maintenance fund. So I'm going to put the $50 in there, and this fund can always use more money because you never know when your car is going to break down or do something funny and you have to take it into the shop. All right, great. So 50 bonus dollars to car maintenance. All right. And then we're going to go back and we're going to allocate October's funds and see where we're going to put that. All right. All right, so we're going to roll one more time for October. All right, so 2. All right, so looking on here, 2 is vacation. Okay, well that's a fun one. That is a fun one. Not necessarily a necessity or a high priority one, but that'll be a fun one. So I changed vacation to travel. So it is our travel fund, which doesn't have very much in it, just $50. So we're gonna add another 50, so that will bring us up to 100. Great. I don't know when we're gonna be traveling next. We're kind of just taking a break right now because we just got back from 2 trips. But it is a good time to be working on that travel fund. So the funds will be available again when it is time to travel. All right, so we're done with Roll With It, and we're done with our 12-month savings challenge. So we're gonna put this binder away, and we're gonna move on to this one. All right, so we're gonna be moving on to our 20 envelope savings challenge. These are mine. They are available in my Etsy shop, and thank you so much to everybody who has bought one. I really enjoy making them for you guys. So we are finally starting to save for my niece's wedding, which is in 2024. It's in the summer of 2024. So we're gonna start off saving with this savings challenge. I'll probably change it up in the next few months and use different savings challenges to save for that wedding, but we're gonna start off saving for it with this one. So there are going to be expenses obviously associated with that. Bridal showers, wedding gifts. All 3 of my children are in the wedding, so outfits for them and all of that stuff. We have to travel to go to the wedding, not too far, but we do have to travel, and so that will mean that we have a hotel and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% sure what my goal is for the wedding. I haven't really sat down and figured that out. Like my end goal, like I want to save this much money for the wedding. I haven't figured that out yet, but obviously we're gonna need to start saving for it now because it is less than a year from now. So we have envelopes 1 and 2 stuffed. So today we're going to be adding a good chunk of money. I'm happy to say we're going to be adding $190. So we're going to do that with 100, a 50, and 220. So that should be 190, 100, 150, 170, and 190. So we're going to stuff this money into 4 separate envelopes. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is going to be my only savings challenge stuffing for October. Like I said, I did miss the last one because we were traveling. So we have a little bit more money to work with because I am combining money from 2 different paychecks into the savings challenge video. So I'm happy to be able to stuff this much into this one. We just got finished saving for another family member's wedding that we just went to at the end of September. That was like a really quick weekend thing. We had to save a lot of money for that though. We saved $3,000 for that one. We didn't end up like needing all of that $3,000 like for the trip, but we did end up using it all because we had to board our dogs, and that's like one thing that I didn't really think about at first, but we did need the extra money to board our dogs, and we ended up boarding them through both trips because we went on back-to-back trips, and so we had to board them for several weeks, and so obviously that's very expensive. And we boarded them with the trainer as well, so she did some training with them. So thankfully we had a little bit of extra money left over from that $3,000 that we saved from the wedding, and that was able to cover the dog boarding and some training for them. So it all worked out. So I always want to save a little bit more than I think I'm going to need, just, you know, for things like that come up. All right, so let's go ahead and do our $1 savings challenge. So here's my $1 jar. I love it. So we have quite a bit of ones today. When we were traveling, I did bring some cash with me just because I wanted some cash on hand. And so I was trying to save the ones that I would get back in change and stuff from when we paid in cash on our trip. So I have more ones than normal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and $11 in ones, all going into this challenge. And it is getting a little more challenging to get these dollar bills into this jar. It is getting pretty full. And coming up, I think next month, I think that's the anniversary of when I started my channel 2 years ago. We have been doing this particular savings challenge for 2 years. And it is just a no pressure challenge, just stuffing $1 bills whenever we happen to have them. I don't actually budget for this. I don't actually pull money out of the bank, like pull $1 bills out of the bank just for this. So this is just saving whatever ones we happen to have. And there is no end goal or end date for this, just whenever we feel like opening it or whatever. And that might not be for a while. I just like to see it fill up. Ooh, all right, let's shake it down. I can't get that one all the way in. Shake it down a little bit. Yeah, I can barely get this one in there. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to probably open this soon unless I can somehow like move the money down a little bit more, but it is pretty compacted in there. Look at all those ones in there. And it's getting harder for me to get them in. So maybe the 2-year anniversary of my channel, maybe that would be a good time to open this. What do you guys think? Do you think that would be a good time to bust this open on our 2-year anniversary? I think that might be a good idea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right, so our last savings challenge is gonna be our coins. So these are some coins that I have pulled for our coin savings challenge. So let's get these all set up and all separated. Let's see what we got here. I do have, I think, $1 rolled in pennies already from this year. We got some quarters and 1 dime and 1 nickel. All right. So we're gonna start with our penny savings challenge first. I do sell these as well. If you're new to my channel, I sell these coin pouches and the laminated reusable savings trackers if you're interested in those. And I do also sell these trackers as digital downloads if you don't want to purchase the pouches as well. All right, so pennies we have 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So mark off 40 cents at the bottom. So we have saved 44 cents so far. And like I said, I have already completed this once. All right, let's move on to nickels, and we just have 1 nickel today. So we're almost at the $2 mark, just 1 more nickel away from having saved $2. All right, and dimes are next. 1 dime. All right, let's see where we are. So a little over halfway to the $5 mark here on our tracker. And last but not least, let's do our quarters. My favorite one to do is quarters. This is really heavy. Can you guys see all those quarters in there? All right, so we have $1.25 in quarters today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can mark off the end of our row, which is $17.50. That's awesome. So we've saved $17.75 in quarters this year. That is a lot of quarters. So when we were traveling on our second trip, we took some of our travel money and we took my kids to an arcade. And you know, it's not like the arcades in like the 90s where you had to have a whole roll of quarters. Everything is like on a card now and you just like scan your card. It's so much easier. You don't even get your tickets. It's all like digital now and they just tell you how many tickets you earned when you go up to the redemption counter. But there's just something like super nostalgic about just having a bunch of quarters like from my childhood. I'm pretty sure I told you guys before, for one of my birthdays, my mom gave me a whole roll of quarters to go to the arcade, and it was like one of the best presents ever. It was so much fun. So yeah, having all those quarters just makes me like super nostalgic of my childhood and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching and for stuffing some money with me today. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a great week. Bye guys.